Yeah, we saw a really big event this last winter. These structures were tested, and they survived, and they've really done what they were built for. They trapped the sediment that was moving through. They backed up flows. They've scoured pools, and all the wood that we've placed has stayed stable. It's done what we had designed for, and that's really something that we're quite pleased about. Five years ago today, we started designing the restoration project for this East Fork Grays River. And through a series of funding sources, we've finally gone through implementation. It was years of design and then permitting, and then we tipped trees last year, about 40 acres of trees, and created close to 8,000 whole trees that we're going to use for restoration efforts. Today we're finally here and looking at a design that's been implemented and built, and we're seeing the benefits of all that work and seeing the changes in this reach for the benefits of our salmon and steelhead streams.
So in the fall, we finished construction on the Lower East Fork Grays project between Mitchell Creek to where we stand now. We're back here in June. We've had a full winter of flow, so we've had high flows like overhead to kind of settle in and bring in gravels. And they've captured a heck of a lot of gravels, as you can see now behind me. And so we were definitely a sense of relief that everything was still here, and those engineered structures ballasted by boulders and having some of our key large wood there was all still there on this reach.
Yeah, these log jams are designed to act like what you'd see naturally, like pre-European settlement. It is an area where we'd have huge old growth trees that would be 8 to 10 feet in diameter or greater, big cedars. Those trees would fall into a river like this, and they wouldn't move, and they would capture any smaller wood that would be moving through, and those trees would then block flow and reactivate floodplains.
Floodplain re-engagement is so good for fish because it allows a lot of new nutrient input and can flush more food into the system. It also helps them get up and out of those like just absolute fire hoses coming down the river. So it gives them so many places to go and hide and stay safe until the water subsides.
The floodplains are, when they're connected, that helps store sediment. It acts as kind of like a capacitor, where you have an ebb and flow of water activating the floodplain, and it helps temper these big flood events that we have each winter. Without those floodplains being connected, all that energy and material and sediment is transported through the reach, and it ends up being deposited downstream in areas where you have a lot of people that live. So it is a fish project firsthand, but it's also a people project as well. Well, Rainier's been exceptional to work with. We built projects on Rainier's property back in 2017, and it was just like building a relationship with a friend. It just doesn't happen overnight, and with that there's a level of trust. And Rainier and the tribe now work together for a long time, and there isn't any really uncertainty. We're following through and doing what we said we were going to do, and it's easy, and that's great with a landowner the size of Rainier. And we were finding that it's mutually beneficial for harvesting trees and then placing these trees into this watershed. I wish every landowner was similar to Rainier. It's been unique. So I came out here with Lauren Bauerschmidt, and we were hiking through the reach, seeing the benefits of the wood, and it was really awesome to see finally a steelhead red through this reach that has had really limited production through the years, and it was proof positive that this is working, and we want to continue building more.